We've got 30-1 and 30-2 here in the ring. This will be the last litter of spots and the last litter that we'll offer here this spring. These would read Lampoon, Speak Up, Big Town, and Levi gets -1 kind of hooked up there. Lampoon obviously is Frozen Seaman. That Speak Up, Big Town, Sal would be the reserve spot gilt there from Ohio that Carson Dalton would have showed. Also be a litter mate to Talk of Town that we would have sold there. Our class winning board we would have sold there to Midwest Connection there in Iowa. That's done such a good job for them. So 30-1, 30-2, a little bit of an older school pedigree there on the top side with Lampoon being deceased, but we're excited about these. The Lampoon deal's been very, very good for us on the bottom side, so we went ahead and went back and used them, and this is 30-1 hooked up on the spoon.
Yeah, we're going to start with Levi's long tail there, but these are pretty young. I'd say you got to use your imagination here just a little bit, but not from a quality perspective, just bloom. I mean, they look like good doing hogs that are going to convert very, very well. I think when he gets -1 propped up and going right there, I mean, even though I'm giving him grief about her long tail, I mean, that thing sits up right up on the top of her hip, and her proportions are pretty neat because that's a kind of a short-sided gilt that's long on both ends of her skeleton and really, really tall-shouldered. I mean, looks like she is going to be a very, very good spotted animal here someday. The -2 gilt is probably a little louder marked, probably just a nickel greener as you get the view I'm getting right here going directly away, but looks like she could, have a little more frame size than -1 and just get to, be a heavier weight kind of hog. I mean, it's all there. I mean, the squareness is there, the indicators are there. Just needs a little bit of time to prove it and put some bloom on, but good pair of spot gilts here to finish out this last litter, or start this last litter, excuse me.
Yeah, these lampoons are pretty young, and me and Brett were actually just talking about it. They will be pedigreed as February's come right there at the first day of February. But I mean, we pushed him to get him to this sale. That sow came back in heat, and Levi called and asked what to do, and we kind of talked about it. I said, well, just breed her, and we've got Frozen there in the tank, and we'll figure it out when we need to. They just finished their second bag of pellets and just went to ground feed here just in the last couple days. So we've kind of pushed these a little hard to get him to the sale, but I like this 30-1 quite well as she kind of gets out and pulls and want to hooks up on the spoon there. Kind of a louder marked one, I guess, just from a color pattern standpoint on her left side. And then you've got the -2 that just looks like a big ring show gilt that could go for a long time. I think these still fit into your August market, September, even later, depending on your respective shows. But again, that Lampoon deal's been good to us and a lot of other people as well, and we like this pair quite well. Like Brett said, we're a little skinnier, we're a little greener, we're not as far along, and some of the guesswork is in your table, but we think these are darn sure quality, and that's why we wanted to offer them.